What's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the ElkShape Gear. I'm Tyler and today I'm going to go over my 2024 setup for archery elk. Stay tuned till the end because I am going to do the giveaway for the budget gear video we did a while back. I'm going to announce the winner on this video, so stay tuned till the end. Today I'm going to go over my 2024 setup for archery. I am using the V3X in the 33 version. I have it set up with the 75-pound Moz, 80% let off. It's set for a 29.5-inch draw length. I do have the ABB bowstrings. You can see it's worn off, but I have the ElkShape grip side grips. So my hand goes right up on the riser. I do shoot with the engaged limbs on most of the time, and I also hunt with it on so that I can set my bow down without laying it in the dirt all the time. I've got the Low Pro 2-piece quiver from Matthews on it. For stabilizers, I'm using the AAE Mountain Series stabilizers. This is the ElkShape Elk Hunter version. This is the exact version that is on the ElkShape website. Comes with a 12-inch front stabilizer with 3 ounces of weight up front and an 8-inch stabilizer for a back bar with 3 ounces of weight in the back. I got this configured how it holds the best for me. For the sight, I'm using a Spot Hogg Hogfather. This is the triple stack version. I have the triple stack set up to where when I'm at my 0, it is 20, 35, and 50. The 20 is my top pin. 35 is just where this indicator mark sits because on the Spot Hogg you can't adjust it. So I just adjusted my pin to where it matches the mark on my sight tape. And then I just have 50. So when I'm walking around the woods, most of the time I'll have a 20, 35, and 50 yard pin. I can pin gap with that out to 50. And then anything over 50, I'm gonna be dialing in anyway. For my arrow rest, I'm using the QAD Ultra Rest. I like the fact that I can knock my arrow in, flip the launcher up, and it stays in place. And when I walk around, there's no jiggling or bouncing. And it keeps my arrow in there even if I tilt it on its side. So I don't have to worry about it bouncing off, and I don't have to hold it there with my finger. This is a cable-driven rest, which is super easy to adjust. You can adjust it either here at the attachment point to my string, or you can adjust it up here at the launcher itself. I also like the fact that it is super easy micro adjust, which is super handy when you're out there trying to fine tune your broadheads to match your field point flight to get the best flight out of your arrow. Even though they're easily adjusted, I haven't had any issues with them adjusting when I'm out in the field. For 2024, my arrow of choice is the Ultra Arrow. This is a Century Premium 166 version in a 300 spine arrow. I'm using the outsert that comes with the Ultra Arrows. This is a 50 grain outsert made of aluminum. This is a Viper Trick broadhead made by Slick Trick. It's a 4-blade broadhead. I fletched these arrows with 3 of the Max Hunters from AAE. I use the Arizona Easy Fletch Max Helical to the right. I really like these fletchings. They are a little bit louder than some of the other ones. However, I feel like they give me really good stability when it comes to steering a broadhead. I feel like this is the most forgiving with a fixed blade broadhead that I've tested thus far. I practice with the exact arrow and ferrule configuration that I'll be hunting with, and then I just swap out the blades right before I go hunting so I have fresh, super sharp blades for animals. One of the reasons I really like the Ultra arrows is the consistency in the spine. There's not really a stiff or a weak spot in them. We tested them with the spine tester, and then I've shot a bunch of these with broadheads, and I haven't had to do any knock tuning or spine tuning to get them to fly the same as my field points. That is my arrow configuration for 2024. Comes out to 480 grains, and it's flying super well out of my bow, and they're super consistent. Very happy with the Ultra arrows. These are the two releases I'm using this year. The one on the left is the Ibex Hinge by Evolution Archery. It's a hinge style, but it has, instead of a click, it has like a little vibration, and then that's your click. It's also got a closed jaw, so you can hook it on your D-loop and it will stay there. Not that I would walk through the brush like that, but if you want to hook up your release and then use your rangefinder, you can do that, and you don't have to just hang on to your release all the time. The one on the right is the Apex Core from Scott Archery. It is a thumb button, has a closed jaw. You can hook it onto your D-loop and leave it there as well. Again, I wouldn't do that and walk around through the woods, but for the final approach and right before you draw on something, if you want to range first, you can hook that to your D-loop, range, and then it's right there ready to go. You can also, if you're hunting in a ground blind, you can hook it up to your D-loop while you're sitting and waiting, or tree stand for that matter. Anyway, those are the two releases that I'm using this year. As promised, it's time for a giveaway. We had a giveaway going on the ElkShape budget gear video. Some of that gear I used, I'm sending it to one lucky commenter. The winner is Denny Mangum9567. Please send me an email, tyler@elkshape.com, and we will get that headed your way. And that is my 2024 setup. Hopefully I'll be sending one of these arrows through an elk this September. Appreciate you watching. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, throw those in the comments as well. Like this video, subscribe for more. Appreciate you all. We'll catch you on the next one.